hey, it looks like we've got Dina on. Thank you so much. And I was gonna say, if you guys have to hop off, or you just don't want to sit on the call, that's totally fine. I'm recording everything, so I'm going to put this up as a recording on my YouTube channel, and I will make sure that it gets on our Facebook page, so that everybody can see. But today I really wanted to focus on landing pages, because with the special going on in Command right now for, essentially you get $100 of advertising for $75. There are, people are starting to do campaigns, which a lot of times is going to lead you to have to do a landing page. If you have a listing that you want to advertise, or whatever it is that you're choosing to do in that campaign. So my thought was, maybe let's just take 15 or 20 minutes and I can show you how to do that. And then if there's questions, then we go from there. So does that sound good to everybody?
Yes.
Nodding of heads. Okay, cool.
I'm muting myself now, okay?
Nope, that's totally fine. I just say this all the time. My teaching style is very interactive. So when it's just, and nobody wants to talk because nobody knows who's going to talk and we're all muted, I'm like, must learn to just take the silence as the buy-in and go forward. So I'm still learning.
Well, I have movers next door pounding away. I've got Wanda, and so I'm going to mute so you guys don't hear all that.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay.
I've got 2 little kids jumping in the pool making so much noise. Yeah.
I was gonna say, my kids are in the other room playing Roblox, and you would think that they're trying to kill each other. So totally fine. So, okay. So to create a campaign in Command, you're just going to log in your Command and go down to Designs. Click on Designs. And as you can see, this is where all your designs live. Okay. So you can create a landing page from here. This has been a little glitchy as of late. So I will show you another way to make a landing page. So if you want to create a landing page from here, you just click landing page. The other sort of less known way is to go into consumer and to click create new site. Okay. And this will give you an option. Does you want this to be a standalone page or on your agent site? You want a standalone page. So for this tutorial, we're going to advertise a listing. Okay. So I'm going to create a standalone page and then create page. And whoops, I'll pull that over here. So this is our new page, and I'm going to pull this down so that I can see everything. Okay. So I'm going to call this, and I've got my listing. We're going to call this 546 South Portland. So this is going to be our landing page, and we are going to where is that content block? Listing, there we go. Okay, so when you are doing a landing page for a listing form, or excuse me, a landing page for a listing, you just click on listing and drag and drop that over. And then what I always like to do after that is do your, you put your branded header at the top. That's always nice. And then where is it? A lead form at the bottom, because landing pages are a great way to get people engaged. But if you're not getting their contact information, are you really doing yourself a favor? Probably not. So you can throw the lead form at the bottom, which is what I like to do. And then even after that, if you want to go a step further, you can throw in a download my app at the bottom. Oops. These are kind of difficult when you get these. There we go. Download my app. So this is going to have all the information. So what you are just doing right now is just creating the template that you want to work out of. We're not advertising, what is it, 300 Hilltop View in Austin, Texas. We're not doing that. So I've got my information. I've got my property information that we'll configure. We've got a lead form capture, and you've got your download your Keller Williams app. So, and then let's throw our legal footer at the bottom as well. Oops, sorry. If I can get it to do it. See, this is where it's a little, there we go. So there's our legal footer at the bottom. Alrighty. So it's a pretty cool page thus far. You know, if it was me and I was a consumer coming to your listing page, I'd be like, wow, this looks really professional. And what was that? Four steps. So you've got your template page in here. And now we're going to go in and configure your widgets. Your widgets are just your building blocks. So like when you had the little kids with the little wooden blocks, the ABC, you're just stacking up your building blocks for your page. That's all a widget is. So we are going to now click configure widget. So now we're going to figure out what those little building blocks say. So I've got my branded header. Now your branded header is going to pull from your marketing profile. So if you have your marketing profile completed, it's just going to pull all that information. And if you need a video on how to put together your marketing profile, how to walk through that, I have that, and I will link that in the comments below the post. So we've got all that. So we're just going to click save and apply. Oops, my header text. I'm going to be a real estate coach. Alrighty. So then if you click this little next button up here in the upper right-hand corner, it's going to take you to your listing. So this is where you're going to pull a listing that either you're going to use or you have the permission for another agent to use that listing. So, and getting permission from another agent to market their listing is imperative because it's their listing. So you do need to ask for permission. That was my compliance piece. So we're going to click browse listings, and we want to search South Portland. Okay, so this is the listing that I want to use. So I'm going to click select, and it will ask you if you want to use the images from the listing or use a custom image. So if you have a compilation image that you overlay things on, you can do that. But this connects with the MLS, with KWLS, so you can use all those photos. So yes, I want to use it from the listing, and I'm going to use this one. And we're going to click save and apply. Alrighty. So then we're going to click up and use that little button, that next button in the upper right-hand corner. So this is your lead capture form. Now, again, I strongly, strongly urge you to use a lead capture form, because if you're putting together a landing page and you're not somehow capturing information from people, you're kind of cutting yourself off at the knees. You can change your header text, which is this text right here. I like the interested, let's talk. I think that that's great. So I'm just going to keep that. So I'm going to click save and apply. And then click up here in my upper right, my little next arrow. So this is your download your Keller Williams app. And I like to put that in here because why not? Why not get your app out there to more people? So you can change the text in here. You can change the headline text, any of these things. And it will automatically redirect to your personal app. So again, if you have questions on how to set up your app, let me know, and I will be happy to walk you through those. So Alrighty, so I like this. I'm gonna keep this. I'm just gonna click save and apply. And then I'm gonna click my little next arrow button again. Nothing to change here because again, I've set up my marketing profile. So all of my information is pulling from my marketing profile, all my links, all of my stuff. So I'm good. So I'm gonna click save and apply, okay? So now I've got all my stuff. It didn't change this in here, but I wanna publish my landing page, or I'm gonna save it because I don't want to publish it yet. So I'm gonna save my landing page. Yes, I want to save it as a draft. So I'm gonna click yes. Alrighty, fantastic. Now it's gonna take you back to your consumer area. So your consumer, whoops, sorry, I don't know what I did. Your consumer portion in Keller Williams or in Command is where you're going to be able to see all of your landing pages. So all of this stuff, I had a golf course homes landing page that I did. I've got a Taco Tuesday landing page that's up and running. But this one right here, so you can see the status. So if there's that little green button, that means that that page is live. People can see that. You can direct people to see that information. If that little button over here on the left is not green, that means that that landing page is not active. So if you give somebody that web page address, it will show as a 404 not found, okay? So that is your way to be able to, you know, when it's property goes off the market or you're not advertising for that anymore, to take those links and make them not active, inactive, excuse me. So that way, so you know, this is how that you can control those things. So you're not just putting all of these landing pages out there in the universe and forgetting about them. Now, if that's what you want to do, fantastic, especially if it's got the download your app. Who knows? But then you run into you're having listings that show as active that aren't active, and that's just a pain in the butt for consumers. So coming back here.
The link also isn't highlighted if you didn't activate it. The one that says Taco Tuesday, the link is activated, it's highlighted.
Yep, but
The
down
other
here,
one isn't.
yep. But so now my listing is live. I want to advertise it. I've got an open house for it, something like that. So I'm going to say, yes, I want to publish this page. So come over here and click these three little dots, and you're going to go into edit. And it brings you back to your landing page. Fantastic. See, now you can see where the pictures are. It's going to have all of that information. So that's kind of cool. There's where it's located. Ooh, it's got a scrolling feature. Hey, I like that range. So that's cool. And then it's going to populate with all of the information from your listing. So that's what your landing page is going to look like once it goes live. Now, maybe I don't like this photo per se. So I want to go in and I want to change that photo to this first page. We're going to do that. Alrighty. And I'm going to click save and apply. Okay. So if I want to preview it, I'm going to click Save Landing Page and then click Yes, Update It. Which is going to pop me back out. And then I want to go in and click those three dots and click Edit. And that's going to trigger that photo to be changed because I want to see what it looks like before I publish it. So we're going to go in there. And I apologize, my internet is taking forever. Okay, I like that photo better. It's just a better quality photo. So we're going to keep that one instead. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm ready to go. I want this to go up and live. So I'm going to click Publish Page. Would you like to publish this as a landing page? It will make it visible to others. Yes, I definitely want to publish this as a landing page. Awesome. Okay, so now, like Dina said, that link is now live. So I can click on that link And it's going to take me to my landing page. Ooh, that is pretty cool. Branded to me. Okay. So that is how you create a landing page for a listing. Are there any questions thus far? Alrighty. Okay, no. Okay, so now I'm just going to walk you through. Now I've decided, hey, I don't want this landing page to be live anymore. This listing has gone under contract. So I'm just going to click this little button. Are you sure you want to set status of this landing page to inactive? Yes, I do. Awesome. Okay, fantastic. The other nice thing about this is, say it goes under contract through no fault of the seller, it goes back on the market. You just click that little button over and you can make your page active again. That's really cool. So you never lose those landing pages. Now you can delete them. You can go over here and click delete landing page. You can also change the URL. So I just want this to be, that's what I want my landing page to be. Looks a little cleaner. There we go. So I just changed the location of that one. And then there's your options over here. So if you click these three little dots, you've got all those options. All righty. So now let's say, hey, I want to integrate this landing page into a campaign. Okay. Because that's generally the next step. So I'm going to make it active. You got to make it active. And now I'm going to come over here to campaigns really quickly. And I want this to be a paid ad. All righty. So I have one active campaign right now. And I want to create a new campaign. So I'm going to come up here and click create new campaign. And this, I don't want it to be a paid ad. I want it to be a social post. Or let's for this one, let's run through a paid ad again really quick. So I'm going to do, here we go. And I'm going to advertise a listing. Okay. I want this to go on Facebook, Instagram, and I don't have my Twitter connected, so I'm not going to say Twitter. I don't tweet. So I'm going to click set up campaign. Alrighty. So this is going to run us through the tutorial of how to do this. Where are we going? Why is this working? So and in here, where it says show only my listings, this is not my listing. So I want to click all listings. Even if it is your listing, I would click all listings because the filter feature is not quite on point yet. So, but I found it. We're going to click South Portland in Mesa. It's going to be my listing. There we go. So there is my listing. And it just pulled everything from the Facebook ad. So that's cool. So I'm going to say desirable Mesa. Can't spell desirable. And I know you guys have done all this stuff before. So I'm going to really quickly, whoops, there we go. And I'm going to throw some emojis in there because we know that emojis bring people to want to click on these. There we go. Okay. So here's what I really wanted to show you. is, got all that. Oops. Oh, we need our logo. Sorry. It didn't get my logo. My DBA logo. There we go. Okay. So we're going to click that. Now here's the whole reason we're here is that I wanted to show you where you can link this. Okay. So you can, I've clicked on, Facebook and Instagram ads. So I'm going to click from my page and I want this an Instagram ad. You can also add it to your story, which is kind of cool. And I'm going to use, so the destination, I'm going to use a site or landing page. That's what I want to do. Okay. And I want my little button to be, learn more. I like that. So the destination URL, you can click choose site and that will bring you all of the websites you've ever created. So I'm going to click on my Portland site because that's where I want to drive traffic to. So you can use your settings. There we go. I know we've already done this. So we're going to save that. And then I've already done my budget. Okay. So I really wanted to show you where you can link that landing page to an actual campaign. So this will give them a little bit of a teaser and then it will send them to your page and say, hey, are you interested? Let's talk. Because that is the whole thing that pays for the whole party as these campaigns and these ads. So that is how you integrate a landing page into a campaign or a paid ad, okay? So now that we've walked all through that, and I'm just gonna save this as a draft because I'm, yes, not gonna save it. Just another tip and trick for you guys, because if you've run ads through Facebook before and you've put your credit card information into Facebook, you have to re-enter your credit card information through command. So it will not pull that information from Facebook. You have to put it in command. So if you don't have that set up, it will prompt you when you try to create a new campaign and you click publish campaign. It'll say, oops, it doesn't look like you have a method of payment on file. Would you like to add that on file now? So just so you guys know, because I had to go run and grab my wallet after seeing that. So my first campaign took a little longer, and then when you come in here, you can see what your actives and what your drafts are. So that is, I have a campaign right now going that has had 600 impressions. That's pretty awesome. And I've spent $4 for 600 impressions. I'm going to call that a win. And this campaign has only been running for a day. So that's pretty awesome. But okay. So that's about all that I've got for those things. Does anybody have any questions right now? No questions? Does anybody have any questions on anything else that I didn't cover? Are you running into an issue or a problem, or can we mastermind a workaround for something that's going on? Anything like that? I love you guys. Your stunned silence is very reassuring. Okay, well, hey, that is all that I had prepared to talk about today. I would urge you, strongly suggest you guys go in and take advantage of the campaign right now. It might not be here. There was a spend $75, get $25. There had been a little banner up here at the top of the page, but I don't see it. So I don't know if it's still going on or not, but I would strongly urge you to at least create a campaign in Facebook, whether you want to attract talent, do a listing, however it is you want to do it. and just go through the motions and bring me questions that you have, because I'm happy to answer questions. And if I can't answer them, I'm happy to reach out and find the answers from another expert. So, so that's all I have for today. My homework for all of you guys would be to create a campaign, however you want to do it, whatever you want to advertise for in Command. And then I'd love to hear your wins, your questions, all that kind of stuff. So like I said before, I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel and then make sure that the link is available in the main Keller Williams Facebook page so that everybody has access to it. So, so yeah, so thanks for hopping on the call, and it was wonderful to see all you guys today. And if there's nothing else, then I will let you go. All righty,
Thanks,
guys.
Ellen. Later, bye.
Take care. Have a fantastic
Thank you.
day. Reach out if you have questions, okay?
Thank you.
All righty. Bye, guys.
Bye.